Waters World is on tonight. After Hillary Clinton's crushing defeat at the polls, how are Democrats dealing with it?
I'm scared.
Really upset.
He's a loose cannon and he's going to get us in trouble.
Also, Donald Trump on a collision course with the left.
Get a real angle. You're a hack. You are everything wrong with this country.
And Waters World is collateral damage. And turkey, stuffing, pumpkin pie, and football. But what is Thanksgiving really all about? Why did the Pilgrims come here?
To spread their empire.
New land, gold.
Waters World begins right now. Welcome to Waters World. I'm your host, Jesse Waters. President-elect Trump easily won the Electoral College vote, but still thousands of liberals across the country don't want to accept him as our next commander-in-chief. They've been protesting, signing online petitions, threatening to move to Canada. You name it. So, I decided to head to Philadelphia to see what it is that people are so scared about. President Donald Trump, what do you think?
I think it's stupid.
I cried.
I'm really disappointed, honestly.
I'm scared.
Really upset.
He's a loose cannon and he's going to get us in trouble.
I feel like I'm kind of in mourning for America.
I'm really upset about this. It really instills that there are a lot of homophobic, racist, ignorant people in this country, and it's very scary.
Do you want a hug?
Thank you. We're trying our best.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
I feel as though he just want to destroy the community.
Did you vote?
No, I didn't vote.
I feel like President Donald Trump is going to doom the black race. I feel like him being a president is going to start a race war.
Pray for Donald Trump. For those who don't like Donald Trump, love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you and do good to those who hate you.
Donald Trump was persecuted, kind of like you.
Yes.
You guys have a lot in common.
Yes. God bless the USA. God bless Donald Trump.
He will be my president come January 20th, but he'll also be a president that I will plan to hold accountable to what he promised.
Did you hold Obama accountable too?
Well,
how angry are you that Trump is going to be in the Oval Office?
I feel very angry about Donald Trump winning this election, and he should not be president. He's unfit to be president. I might move to Canada.
You might move to Canada?
Yeah.
You sure Canada wants you?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Are you considering moving to Canada now?
Definitely not. I'm going to fight for change here. We're going to mobilize here. We're going to take action here.
But can you consider moving to Canada, please?
I mean, Canada's a nice place. It's obvious that a lot of people are scared in America.
You know who's really scared? Hillary. Because Trump's going to lock her up.
Bye, Felicia.
How'd the left blow it so badly?
Because Hillary's a terribly unlikable candidate. She is a corporate shill. She is like boring, unlikable, while someone like Bernie Sanders is like, you know, electrifying and galvanizes voters.
What do you think Hillary's going to do with all her free time?
She can run for another political office.
Probably not.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
What do you think Trump's going to do as president?
He's going to think he has all the power in the world, and he's going to...
He does.
I think it's going to be a war soon, too. It's going to be a war.
If there's a war, at least when Trump's president, we'll win it. What is your biggest fear for a Trump presidency?
That he's going to mess up Social Security, Medicare, and...
Aren't those programs already messed up?
Yeah.
I'm really sad that millions of people could be left without health care if he repeals the Affordable Care Act.
Were you upset when Obama initially took away millions of people's health care?
Not particularly.
Have you been medicating yourselves?
I've just been continuing to voice my opinion and not step down.
A lot of people are, they are seeing like counselors in school and stuff, and mostly it's, yeah, all about attitude and not backing down.
Do you guys want to go to your safe space right now?
Like what? I'm confused.
Do you know who I am?
No, I don't.
I'm Waters.
Waters?
And this is my world.
Oh, cool.
Philly liberals aren't the only ones freaking out about Mr. Trump. So is the mainstream media. I recently spoke with Dinesh D'Souza, the author and filmmaker behind Hillary's America, to get his take and to predict what kind of collision course we're going to see between President Trump and the Democrats. So, Dinesh, I have a quote here from NBC News that says the Trump team is shaping up to be the least transparent administration in modern day history. I don't even know how they know that already. You have people going in and out of Trump Tower with cameras everywhere. Everything is open for everybody to see. And you have them saying, too, the transition is in chaos. And I'm not sure why we shouldn't even believe the press now. They've been so wrong for the last year and a half. What is going on with the media right now? They seem completely disheveled.
Yes, absolutely. The press is complaining about the fact that Trump and the transition team has not been leaking to them its appointments. And this is a source of great frustration because it's customary to do that. Look, I think Trump has come in from the outside. One might actually expect chaos, but what we're getting is great serenity. I mean, Trump has made some initial steps that are, I think, great. Number one, he's announced that he'll take $1 in salary. And after the self-aggrandizement that we've seen under Obama and Hillary, that's very refreshing. The other thing is, look at Trump's magnanimity, not only toward Obama, who said very mean things to him before the election, but also toward his own Republican rivals, who have also behaved in some cases very badly. He's considering appointing some of them to high positions. So this suggests to me a kind of largeness about Trump that the American people will notice.
And I don't think the media has expected this. I thought that they believed it was going to continue this kind of fly by the seat of the pants. Trump was out there every day giving press interviews, and now they see a astute, orderly, calm process, and they don't know what to do with themselves. So it's just hysterical to watch them totally break down. Now, I want to talk to you about the collision course between the Trump administration and the Democratic Party looking forward when he assumes office on three things. Let's start first with immigration. We know the wall is going to get built pretty quickly, and we're going to start deporting people. Now, I have the official release on who's being deported. He says he's going to immediately deport bad players and bad dudes, which I don't know what happened to the bad hombres, but I think the press is going to freak out about that. And now we have sanctuary city lines in the sand where people like Rahm Emanuel are trying to make a name for themselves and resist the Trump team in terms of sanctuary city funding. How do you see this playing out, this fight?
I think that Trump has the advantage here. He campaigned on this issue. In fact, he made it a national issue. So it's difficult to argue that he doesn't have a mandate to do what he wants to do. As an immigrant myself, I would like to see Trump integrate the campaign against illegal immigration with an argument in favor of what are the kind of immigrants that he thinks America should have. Because even our legal immigration policy is kind of messed up. It's a policy that doesn't attract the kind of people who want to assimilate to America, who bring entrepreneurial skills here. Other countries pick the kind of people they want to take. Trump should say that America is going to be doing the same.
So you kind of soften the harsh edge of the deportation of all the criminal illegals with some more expansive and open immigration policy on the legal side. I see that's a good idea. Taxes. This looks like this is going to fly through very quickly. We're going to see massive tax relief from in the business side for investments and personal income taxes. Are the Democrats going to go wild here? Are they going to work with the Trump administration?
Well, the Democrats have zero credibility on this issue because under Obama, they have doubled the national debt. The national debt was $8.5 trillion when Obama came in. It's well over $17 trillion now. So these are people who have shown complete irresponsibility with the public purse. If Trump can make the argument that tax cuts will actually stimulate the economy, produce rates of growth above the essentially 0% growth that we've seen over the past 8 years, I think that he'll be able to make some really significant changes. And I'd like to see him also make the case for proportional taxation. And that essentially means that everyone pays at the same rate. That provides more real social justice than the progressive taxation system that we've now had for almost 100 years.
Right. And then lastly, we have Obamacare. Repeal and replace. Trump has already said he's going to keep a few things. You know, you get to stay on your parents' plan until you're 26 or something like that, and no discrimination against pre-existing conditions. The press freaked out, said he was caving, but that's always been in the Republican repeal and replace bill. What's going to happen here? Because he can't be too painful with the American people and just start ripping people off their insurance, because that's what President Obama already did. So what's the strategy there?
Well, people are already experiencing a great deal of pain, and the reason for it is that Obama sold Obamacare through a series of flat-out lies. He said it would cost people less. He said they could keep their doctor. Now, the reality is people are essentially realizing that they're now paying insurance premiums at mini-bar prices, and this was something that Obama conspired with the insurance companies at the beginning. He told them, listen, you guys are going to be able to go nuts, and bilk the consumer. And so the insurance companies came on board and supported Obamacare. Right. So it's time to break up this racket, and I think that once again Trump has a mandate to do this, and the sooner the better.
That's right. Well, it's going to be a huge collision course going forward when this robust policy agenda takes hold. Thank you very much, Dinesh. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Coming up, assessing the damage President Obama has done to the Democratic Party. And later, Bernie Sanders supporters not too happy to see me.
Thank you for poisoning the minds of America.
I'm excited that you've been watching me.
Thank you for poisoning the minds of America. I don't watch you. I see you on the internet with all the other